All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the God Rolled Comedian Shotgun that you can get from this week's Grandmaster, the Adept version at least, the Grandmaster Exodus Crash. Now, I know what you're thinking, all right? This shotgun sucks, Lucky. You've said it many times, and you're right. And you might be thinking as well, Exodus Crash as a strike sucks. Why would I want to go through that? Why would I want to go through that pain and suffering? Well, there is one roll of the comedian it could one day be very, very good. Maybe even two. So I'm going to cover that in this video. Two roles that if you do go out there and do the Nightfall this week, or if you do the Grandmaster, by whatever reason, if you want to enjoy that suffering, or if you come by my live stream where I will be doing Grandmaster carries, if you do get these roles, they might be actually really good. So we're going to go ahead and cover that in this video right here, right now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this graphic down here, and we're going to look at the light.gg rolls here. This gives us every possible role this weapon can get. And we'll notice that it can get subsistence and one for all. Now, right now, these pellet shotguns in PvE are not very good. And there's no PvP god roll. There's nothing. We don't have quick draw on this bad boy. There's really nothing no opening shot. There's nothing that makes this thing stand out as being a PvP shotgun. So just step that aside. Don't use this thing in PvP. Use this in PvE if you do get a roll that has subsistence one for all. That's actually not half bad. In the current sandbox right now, slugs are just so much better. And these are pellet shotguns. So unfortunately, even if you do get that god roll right now, just let it sit in the vault, let it collect some dust. And also keep in mind that Adrenaline Junkie is going to get a big buff, and we have absolutely no clue what Bungie is up to. And who knows, maybe Bungie would be smart and get two birds stoned at once here with this, and give Adrenaline Junkie buff, such a good buff, that it makes the comedian good as well if you get that roll on it. Now that is a bit of a stretch, don't get me wrong, spin foil hats on. That is a bit of a stretch, but we don't know what Adrenaline Junkie will do. So if you do get a roll with Adrenaline Junkie on the comedian, at least set it in the vault and get ready for when that buff comes in. The buff to this perk is already set. Bungie has already announced it. This perk is getting a big buff. We don't know what it will be. So keep that in mind. Those two perks, one for all and Adrenaline Junkie, will actually be really, really good on this weapon. The reason why with subsistence is that you could go shoot a few ads. You could get subsistence procced. You could even get it procced off like one ad shot potentially. It'll give you your ammo back. And then you could absolutely melt a champion with this, even do some decent boss damage potentially, because one for all is a huge damage proc, and it lasts for 10 seconds. So it's actually really, really good in PvE. And that proc, or that paired with subsistence, is not half bad overall. So definitely look out for that combination if you do get an Adept one. I'll be farming for this just because there's nothing else to do this week. It's a pretty dry week, am I right? We can all feel that it's a pretty dry week. Other than that, there's like legendary astral alignment, and I don't really care for the 3 chests. So I will be farming this. Hopefully I will get this roll, maybe an Adrenaline Junkie roll, and I'll hang on to it. And if I'm right in the long run, then you will be very appreciative for being a subscriber to this channel. And make sure to like this video if you did enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.